Hello out there, everyone. I'm DJ Particle. This is ParticlePlay Live. Happy Thursday out there to everyone. It's time to take it easy. So let's bring RankoHoshino in here. Hey, Ranko, hello.
Howdy.
How you doing today?
I'm fine.
You think we're going to be able to catch Mesprit?
Well, it depends on some luck.
Yeah, I even titled my stream today, Stay Still, Mesprit.
All right.
All right. Let's get things set up here. What's Ace Card 2i?
That's the flash cartridge I'm using.
Ah. See, I'm not familiar with the DS interface. I never owned a regular DS before.
I've never had a DSi.
Ah. But yeah, I never had a DS. I mean I went straight from Game Boy Advance to 3DS.
DS Lite has the same interface, by the way, but it has actual light settings. The thing with the original DS firmware, like on just the original DS, is like I tap the sun icon at the bottom left of the touchscreen.
Oh.
Obviously, it does nothing to the video feed, but on an original DS, it turns the light on and off.
Oh.
Those are the only light settings on an original DS. It's on and off.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
There are light level settings, I believe, for the DS Lite. I haven't used my DS Lite in forever, but, like, yeah, for the original DS, it is on and off.
Yeah, Dana used to have a DS Lite at one point.
I have a DS Lite. I kind of ruined the screens by trying to fix the shoulder button.
Ah.
So I don't get to use that thing anymore. Not like I know where the charging the charging cable is for it anymore either.
Oh god, looking at that menu, it's like a schedule of what we have to do next. Platinum, then heart gold, then black.
I mean, I have them in ID number order, except for diamond.
Well, we've already done that.
Aside from diamond, I do have them in release order.
But yeah, it's like platinum, then heart gold, then black 2, and then we go to the 3DS games.
So I'll have to use emulate and just a regular old emulator for that.
Yeah.
Unless someone were to donate a new 3DS XL that's been modified for me.
Or you could, problem
with my 3DS XL is that it has circle pad drift.
Oh no! Stick drift. Oh god, because I was gonna say, there is a software solution for it now.
Yeah. Problem is, the only hardware I have that it would be helpful on it has problems itself.
Yeah. And of course, you can't replace it because used 3DSs are insanely priced right now.
What do you mean by insanely priced?
Oh, like twice as much as they were when they first came out.
Numbers.
Upwards of $350 to $400.
A little bit more saving, I could probably handle that.
Oh, jeez. And that's just for your regular stock. That's just for your stock regular plain vanilla 3DS. I mean, seriously, if you ever have a chance to go to a GameStop and they are selling used 3DSs, take a look at the prices. They are insane. I could probably, if I wasn't so keen on keeping my current 2DS XL, I could probably sell it for more money than I paid for it. I don't know why there's so much in demand, but they are.
Let me see. Also, yeah, Pikachu colored Pichu is the thing that we talked about last time. Yeah, and yes, Pichu is normally a lighter colored yellow with pink cheek pouch in a spot.
Hold on, I have to tend to the tea. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, we have an electronic tea kettle now. No more Henya noise.
Good grief. Kenya is the cutest cattle, though.
Mm-hmm. I can't go that high. I can't go as high as she does.
What the hell?
Although Iron Mouse has before. I remember one time Iron Mouse was laughing so hard she was making a kettle noise, and someone in their chat popped up something to the effect of, watch out, Henya's gonna copyright strike you for that kettle.
The kettle laugh.
She thought it was funny.
Sayo.
Oh, Route 202. I know that. It runs along the northeast.
Hilariously, we are in northeast Japan, technically.
I thought Pokemon was
It's
a
based
totally
on-
different planet.
I mean, since Sinnoh is based on Hokkaido. So in a way, we are in northeast Japan.
That's one of my theories about Pokemon. Is that Pokemon takes place in a far future where humans had to flee Earth for another planet.
You'd be surprised by the backstory of Pokemon Pokopia, then.
Yeah, it's basically post-apocalyptic Pokemon world. Yeah.
Yeah, in Kanto.
Yep.
Or what used to be Kanto.
Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe it's the reverse. Maybe it takes place in the far past.
Oh, no.
Mesprit! Alright. Throw Pokeball. Quick Ball. Come on.
No shakes.
Oh, you got it.
Have a nice lark.
How you doing, Ignite?
Ball.
Ah! God damn it, Mesprit. Hey, Mesprit's still in the area.
It takes a moment for it to warp away. No, it warped over. It moved over to the next route.
Ooh, it's back here.
Didn't go very far.
Mesprit. Nope.
You would know because of the different music.
Yeah. Mesprit, stay still.
Mesprit be encountered as well. Mesprit does need to be encountered. Ball is more effective on turn 1 than Dust Ball. Yeah, for Quick Ball on turn 1, the effectiveness is times 5. And for Dusk Ball, well, at night it's just times 3. Also,
yes,
in a
we
cave,
are.
like,
when the tea's done.
But like, we're not getting a Mesprit in a cave. I actually want to know how much HP Mesprit has left, and the only way to know is by depositing a Pokemon. Pick our Chomp away, we won't need her. Because if you let Mesprit go into the PC automatically, it will become healed.
Ah.
If this was a newer game, we wouldn't have to deal with that. Like, that wouldn't be a thing. That isn't a thing in the newer games.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just realized. I wasn't exactly expecting that to happen so quickly. I wasn't expecting that to happen so quickly.
Up, got 10 to the T.
2. Okay, no, that didn't work. Yeah, there's weird there's transitions that I was taking it into caves and into buildings that they don't count. So Mesprit kept still. No shakes at all this time. Learned what this game does. Right, Garchomper's my Rock Smash Pokemon.
Okay, I also had to start dinner.
2 shakes again.
And I got called away to an idol meeting. It was hectic.
I figured out that going through buildings and caves does not cause Mesprit to move.
Oh.
Either of those transitions do not make it move. So, like, if it gets stuck in a string of places with transitions like that, I can just go that way.
Cool.
But that means I only have to stay over here.
Alright, try again with a quick ball.
This whole weekend, the Pokemon and paralyzing it in order to also still be able to use the quick ball only works with roaming Pokemon, by the way.
Yeah. Alright, quick ball time. Let's see. Come on, come on. 1, 2. Ah! So close! What? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Okay, we can get there. Bit of an issue is that Garchomp is our Rock Smash Pokemon, so getting back to this cave is slightly less than convenient. I don't know. We can't shortcut through the Rock Smash boulders. But as long as we don't route transition, Mesprit will stay where it is.
Okay. Excuse me.
Or Suki route directly.
We got a raid from Auto Whale. Thanks for the raid, Auto Whale. How you doing today?
Nice.
And thanks for the follow as well. What were you playing? NTE Neverness to Everness. Ooh. The deep sea duo Otto and Kailani are here to make some waves. Ah! NTE. I don't think I've ever played NTE before, though. Yeah, I know, hon. I know. Yeah. Well, or at least it was until the recent Supreme Court decision. Alright, gave you a follow back there, Auto Whale. Your lead mod, Taco, brought me here. Oh! Taco and the Seeking. Oh, cool! Get raided in the face. Oh, God. But thanks again for the raid. We're doing some Pokemon Platinum here. And whereas
doing some unnecessary thing of trying to catch Mesprit even though we don't need to.
Yeah, and whereas it's my stream, I'm not the one behind the controls. That Inkling you see across the way there, she's the one behind the controls. She's RankoHoshino. Give her a follow as well. Now, Ranko and I usually do collabs like this every Thursday, where she usually introduces my community to a game that I normally wouldn't play. And right now we're in a huge Pokemon thing. We started off with Pokemon Red, and for the last couple years, every Take It Easy stream, as we call these Thursday streams, we've just been progressing along in Pokemon. We're currently in what, Gen 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna go all the way to Winds eventually.
Yeah.
Because it's highly likely Winds will be out when we get to that point.
I mean, Winds and Waves come out next year.
Like I said, I mean, we've been at this for 2 years already. Almost 3 now. It'll be, what, 3 years in what, August?
Something like that.
I had taken the break, but Plaque got you into it again. Oh! Cool. Yeah, Pokemon Platinum is pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite games.
I will be right back shortly. I have to tend to the vegetables. Hold on.
It's my favorite way to play through Sinnoh. Not to say that BDSP are bad games. They just aren't platinum. Alright, we're just enjoying Pokemon as much as we can.
All right, back. Got the veggies.
Right.
Have a lovely evening and enjoy Pokemon. Oh, you need to take care of bumpers. Oh, that reminds me. When I was playing Fallout 4 this morning, one of the, when it transitions from scene to scene, it puts up little hints sometimes. One of the hints was it says the wasteland is home to many types of dogs, from mangy mutts to trained attack dogs. And I'm like, wait a minute, what about the heckin' good puppers? Like Dog Me, and Itchy, and Husky. And the others in the Adopt a Dog DLC.
Who knows?
Dog Meat is good boy. Yeah, but Fallout 4, the thing is, Fallout 4 has a Creation Club DLC that comes with the Anniversary Edition, in which you can adopt like several other dogs as well, and send them to settlements.
don't think we had this much trouble with getting Mesprit and Diamond. Maybe we just got lucky.
I know. I mean, yeah, I got dog meat, but like I said, I also have a husky named Husky and a border collie named Itchy. There are all kinds of heckin' good puppers that you can get in Fallout 4. Well, anniversary edition. Really? Since when?
And again, just the one shake.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how I missed that entry that Dana put up in the sky 2 days ago. She says, some people crawl into bed, put on a video, and, I crawl into bed, put on a video, and play with my watches. Yay, autism. Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to be that obvious on screen. Well, I know, but you never know when the Twitch ban hammer will come down. Yeah, get your veggies and wolf them down because the burgers themselves are going to be done pretty soon. But yeah, I have a cheat character that I'm just playing extra casually on Fallout 4. Well...
Another one shaker!
I mean, oh jeez. And when I say extra casually, I mean like, I'm kind of role-playing with her too. I manipulated things in the game so that she met the Institute first. So she met the Institute first, helped the Institute take down the Brotherhood, take down the Railroad, and now she's in charge of the Institute, and she's going through what I call the Institute Apology Tour. And you'll be seeing some of that Saturday night / Sunday morning on the late stream. Dana's like, it's the kind of thing you expect from someone who made a tech support vampire. Which I did about 25 years ago. Now Dana kind of played a goofball Malkavian, and I played a gangrel who worked in overnight tech support. And it took place in Minneapolis. My character was in town for conversions. But yeah, she was a fanish internet tech support worker gangrel. And she did overnight tech support, so she worked third shift, which was perfect. But although if you really want to know what's funny, that Vampire the Masquerade character I originally created back in 1996, 2 years before I moved to Minneapolis. And the thing is, In her backstory, I had her coming to the East Coast from Minneapolis. No. I'm talking about my Gangle character. Yeah, she moved to the East Coast from Minneapolis, specifically Richfield.
Now the one shaker.
I put that in her backstory 2 years before I knew that I was going to be heading to Minneapolis myself. The reason why I had her come from Minneapolis was because I also wanted to make her a Misty. I've now lived in the Minneapolis area longer than I've lived on the East Coast. Yes. Yep. All right, I have to tend to the burgers. I will be right back.
Okay. Another one shaker. No shakes this time.
Alright, burgers have been achieved. We're back with Ranko.
Okay.
I know, hide back here front.
Yeah.
Come on, Mesprit, stay still.
Stay in the ball is more like it.
Well, yeah, aka stay still. Stay still while the ball closes. 1, 2,
3
3.
shaker.
Woo! No, what?
You didn't get the star animation.
Oh, man.
This isn't Ruby or Sapphire, remember?
What? Or go.
Like this is Space Fire. This is Space Fire Red and Leaf Green.
No, well, the thing is, even with, say, Pokemon Go, I'm used to the third shake being the point of no return.
Yeah. By the way, the star animation that plays for when you catch the Pokemon was introduced in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Before that, like in Ruby and Sapphire, that wasn't a thing.
Hurry! Come on. Alright, come on, Mesprit. Stay in the ball.
Two shaker.
Ah! Come on. I still think it's funny when the games that say the water is dyed a deep blue. I'm like, why are they putting dye in the water? Is the sky not blue in Pokemon World?
I think it's just a colorful expression.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, it's cloudy on the southern half of this route. That's why it gets darker.
Oh.
But it's not raining.
Now see? This one says the water is a deep blue color. Which I wouldn't be surprised is what they meant to say all along, but bad translation.
Yeah.
But even then, the water itself isn't blue, it's just reflecting the sky.
I should probably use a repel because Raise Rate is level 49 and Mesprit is level 50. So if I were to use a repel, only Mesprit would be able to appear. due to being above level 49.
Oh, Brandon! You must have followed around the same time as Auto Whale, but thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the Particle Acceleration. Hope you enjoy your stay here. By the way, tomorrow's stream is another Super Mario 64 stream that will start 11 p.m. Eastern. And the penguin is going down. I have decreed the penguin is going down. I will get that star.
You having fun with Mario 64?
More or less, yeah.
Also, no shakes.
Ah.
But I guess you're having fun with Mario 64.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game.
I just hope I can get enough stars to beat it.
If you want to any percent clear it, you only need 70 stars.
70?
Yep.
Hello, guys.
Hey,
Hey, what's up? Who's here?
Xander.
Xander! How you doing,
Just
Xander?
nothing much. Just drop in and say hi.
Alright.
We're trying to catch Mesprit.
We don't need to, but we're doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It basically only has 1 HP, and is paralyzed, so I can just keep throwing quick balls at it, because the battles are only 1 turn each. Also, it only shake once. Yeah, on turn 1, quick ball is more effective than dust ball.
Was that Pikachu?
Pikachu cosplayer.
Oh.
Anyways, I want you to be just drop in and say hi.
Oh, that's okay, Xander. Glad you stopped by.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
Mesprit is being a troll.
Oh. Come on, Mesprit.
I probably should be using Repel. I'd parse out the obviously weaker Pokemon.
Staravia.
If I had a Repel active, that would not have appeared. Oh gosh. And
Oh
then
god,
away
the
goes
difference between actual scientists and science advocates. Science advocates, when interviewed, why is it important that we have trapped antimatter? Oh, it has future applications in propulsion, energy creation, data transmission, you name it. Interviewing actual scientists, why is it important that we have trapped antimatter? Because it's fucking awesome! See, that's the thing. Actual scientists do it for the knowledge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dana reposted that to her Blue Sky 3 days ago.
Like, why did we do it? Because it's cool.
Yeah. That's like when what was that Spider-Man villain? Sauron. Sauron, the half man, half dinosaur. And Spider-Man's like, with your brain, you could cure cancer. Sora says, but I don't want to cure cancer. I want to make dinosaurs.
No shakes! Let's go!
See, the way I figure with my Fallout 4 cheat characters institute apology tour, because sometimes X6 questions her stuff, right? like after talking to the Cabots, X6 is like X688, one of the companions. He's a synth courser, basically one of the Institute's enforcers. And he says, "Is this what passes on the surface world for science?" And even though I can't actually have my character respond this way, in my head I'm role-playing as my character, the new director of the Institute. And she's like, "Well, what's the Institute's mission? To preserve humanity. How better to preserve humanity than by witnessing the human experience?"
Shaker.
I mean, right now she even has she currently has the Institute working with the Minutemen right now. So she's also the general of the Minutemen, as per Preston Garvey. And whereas the Institute believes the future of humanity is underground, but on the other hand, we also have to deal with the fact that people will still live on the surface. And as the Institute, it is also our responsibility to help make those people's lives easier as well. Of course, she still has to deal with some decisions that were made, before she became director of the Institute, like the replacement of Roger Warwick with a synth in order to do Institute experiments. On the other hand, the experiments he's doing are to try to create edible vegetation that will thrive in irradiated soil. Which is a net benefit to humanity. So my character's letting that experiment continue. And of course the head of the experiment back at the Institute is like, and hopefully it won't kill people. And I'm thinking like my character's like, farmers have been messing with the genomes of vegetables for centuries.
Another one, Shaker.
I don't think it's gonna kill people.
Sayayay.
Sayayay.
Two shaker.
Oh God, a CGI film release of Animal Farm comes out tomorrow. Well, technically tonight, I guess. Because you know there's going to be some midnight showings of this.
Also, there was another VTuber graduation. Emmy.
Oh? Who?
First stage production member, Hakanai Ruby.
Oh! Yeah, I think I've heard of that one.
From Gen 4.
Mm-hmm.
I ran away for no apparent reason because I misclicked. And this is what happens when you run away. Mesprit just goes elsewhere. I'm so used to running away from wild Pokemon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Yeah, Ruby-chan kawaii. She's a cute doll VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
A few times.
Oh wow, there's a Michael Jackson biopic out?
Yeah.
Michael, now playing in theaters and IMAX. How have I missed these? I know
And
why.
apparently someone's made a video
I know why.
explaining what it got right and what it got wrong.
Yeah, I think I know why I'm missing these. Because back when I was working at the office and at work, during the slow moments, I'd be scrolling Blue Sky. Now instead during slow moments, I'm doing casual Fallout.
One shaker. Turn an immediate wild Pokemon again. Why not? Starting to get a little low on quick balls, but if I actually run out, I can just soft reset them back into existence. Although that means losing out on all of our steps, of course.
Another thing I noticed is there's a lot of sports talk. There's a lot of sports chat on Blue Sky, more than on Twitter. I mean, I see sports topics trending on Blue Sky a lot more than I see them trending on Twitter.
No, well, that's fascinating.
Excuse me. Well, it's official. Additional funding for ICE is dead.
Yay!
Yep, it says here, 7 hours ago, Republicans caved to Democrats, finally passing a bill to end the DHS shutdown without additional funding for ICE. Democrats have been clear since the start, no blank check for ICE. The bill now heads to Trump's desk.
It would be slightly better if this thing was asleep.
Excuse me.
Got it. We will need to buy more quick balls.
Oh no.
We're down to 20.
Oh jeez. Well, we finally got Mesprit after
Mesprit, the emotion...
after almost an hour and a half.
Mesprit, the emotion Pokemon. When Mesprit flew, people learned the joy and sadness of living. It was the birth of emotions. Don't forget, we'll also have to do this for Cresselia. But because this is Platinum, there are 3 other roaming Pokemon we'll have to do on top of that. But that requires the National Pokédex. It'll go straight into a party because we put Garchomp away. Because I want to know how much HP this thing has left. I mean, technically, I could have just looked into the save file itself through PK Hex, but I was like, let's do it through the game itself. So I need space in my party for it to not heal.
Ah.
It has 6 HP.
Alright. Alright, so we got Mesprit. I thought putting him in the ball instantly healed him. He's still paralyzed.
Because that happens when it goes into the PC.
Oh.
By catching a Pokemon with a full party, it goes into the PC by default.
Ah, gotcha.
That's healing it in the older games.
Whoa, what's going on, hon? Tomorrow morning, yeah.
And that's why I emptied out...
A Feldman appointment. Yeah.
And that's why I opened up a spot in my party to have Mesprit go into the party instead so I could see its HP.
Right.
Because I was more curious about that than any other Pokemon. 6 HP. It had 6 HP. It really did just barely survive. Anyway. We'll buy more quick balls after we deal with the battles in Stark Mountain stuff and blah 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 blah. Let's see. Nature. Rash. Plus special attack minus special defense. Could be a little better, but it could be worse. If you don't mind the Mesprit taking a little bit more damage from special attacks, at least it'll be dealing with a little more damage with its own special attacks. And like I said, it could be worse. Anyway, next up. Let's go get Eexie. The funny thing is that we could just hoop it there from here. You know what it also means? We get to keep all the steps that we took this time for this nonsense this session. I'm sure you're ready to see a pretty high number, right?
Yeah.
And now the Mesprit is healed.
Yay!
Newer Pokemon games do not heal the Pokemon when it's put into the PC. However, going to the Pokemon Center and healing your Pokemon will heal the Pokemon in the PC as well. In the newer games. Like I have made notes of that in Scarlet and Violet. Not entirely sure when that change happened. But there we go. Hilariously, this map that we've been using is app number 13.
Ah.
Alright, let's go get Azelf. We already have Eexie. We're gonna bike there. I mean, sure, it'd be faster to fly, but it's fine. At least we won't need to chase Azelf all over the place. No, AZ has nothing to do with this, despite it being AZ Elf.
Ah. Alright, so what's next on the agenda now that we have caught Mesprit?
Azelf.
What?
Azelf.
Azel. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Azelf. AZELF.
Azelf.
A mere lead Pokemon in competitive PvP. At least in Gen 4, anyway. Hilariously, it can learn Explosion. Through sheer force of will, that thing can blow up. That's some serious willpower. We will only get one turn of quickballing the Azelf. After that, we are going to need to weaken it and then use Dusk Balls.
Gotcha.
And then maybe Timer Balls. But I think Dusk Balls would remain more effective. I would need to look that up.
I assume Azelf stays put at least.
Yeah.
Good.
Azelf is not a roaming Pokemon, just like Yuxi.
Yeah.
Actually, after a long enough battle, Timer Ball becomes more effective than Dusk Ball. Weird. But I guess there isn't that much of a difference between ×3 and ×4. Again, ×5 is a good step up. Not sure how the lake went back to normal. It's like, here's a question. Who fixed the lake? And filled it back up? You know? M25 Thunder. Like, who fixed the lake and refilled it? And how did it return to normal? Can we thank Arceus for this one, perhaps? Or was it through sheer force of will from the willpower Pokemon Azelf? Who knows? It's not a trick, it's magic. But it's one of those things, it's like, wait, how did that happen exactly? I hear an ambulance outside. Well, let's turn 1, quick ball it. Almost worked! That would have been hilarious if it actually worked. It was so close. It is your ×5 multiplier on a trait of 3. So, like, have fun with that. Okay, I think we've damaged it Azelf enough. Not super effective damage from Feature Sight because it does typeless damage prior to Gen 5. Which also means it cannot be boosted by a Psychic type using it either. We have plenty of Dust Balls for now. okay. At least we're getting to hear the music properly this time.
Ah.
Yeah, because we're not chasing Azelf all over the place.
Yeah.
And it doesn't run away. Yeah, this thing, the stationary Pokemon do not run away. Fun fact. I think that's obvious, though. Breaking news! Stationary Pokemon don't run away from battle. Like, these static encounters don't do that, obviously. Azelf, what do you want me to do to lower your HP ever so slightly more? Crazy thing is that if you trap Mesprit and make it take enough turns, you can end up struggling. There we go. That didn't take nearly as long as Mesprit.
Yeah.
Azelf, the willpower Pokemon. When Azelf played, people gained the determination to do things. It was the birth of willpower. It also has nothing to do with Undertale. Okay, that's it for Pokédex completion. We now must return to Sand Gem Town and talk to Professor Rowan. Yeah, that was hilariously quick compared to, you know, Mesprit. I probably should save the game now as well. Yeah, I'm going to the Sunny Shore Pokemon Center because there's no grass between the lake and the Pokemon Center. Spamming the A button will not make things go faster. Azelf being calm is funny. Oh, that is not good. Calmness plus special defense minus attack. Well, it definitely will not. This one definitely will not be a physical attacker. More of a special attacker in this case, but whatever. And the extra special defense is not particularly helpful. Of course, the Lake Guardians have the shared ability of Levitate. Which makes them immune to ground types unless you can bypass the ability, like through Mold Breaker or Gastro Acid. We will also need to trade Rotom off of this save file for Heart Gold purposes. Now we can deal with that later. Like, but wait a minute, we can just deal with that later. We're not even into Heart Gold yet, so, like, yeah, whatever. And that would be post-championship stuff anyway. It'd be faster to fly to Sand Gym because you know how far away we are, right? I don't usually fly, but like if we're gonna have something to fly with, we might as well fly. Because it's not like we're doing the main adventure anymore anyway. Okay, Emmy, so we're way over off to the right side of Sinnoh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather fly or walk all the way back to Sand Gym Town?
Fly! Fly! Please, fly!
That's what I thought.
Fly!
All the hundreds of steps we would end up getting, right? We might as well also keep the bird with us because we then need to go back up this No Point City, which is all the way up north. Because we're going to take care of the smaller island stuff before getting back to catching legends again.
Yeah.
Because we kind of need to reaccumulate money. You don't actually need to catch the Pokemon, you just need to see them! But, like, if it's stuff that, like, the legendary Pokemon, you might as well just, you know, catch them. Well done. I'm sorry, Professor Oak, the pages are not very informative. Because I only, you know, kind of mostly saw the Pokemon. Okay, now to properly say we have entered post-game mode, truly. And we don't need the Pal Park. The same as Diamond and Pearl, okay? Poke Radar has been added as an option for finding extra Dex Pokemon. National Dex Pokemon. Also, Dual Slot Mode has been enabled. Which should mean... Oh, by the way, there's a fun way of getting shiny Pokemon through the Poke Radar in Sinnoh. Just by the way. Chaining it, shaking and shining the grass. Yeah. It should be noted that there have been some changes with the radar encounters between the previous Sinnoh titles and this one. And that stuff can just be looked up. Head to bulbapedia.bulbagarden.net to find out more. Yes, I'm endorsing Bulbapedia over Cerebi.net. We're just gonna get out of here. So much for the dual slot nonsense, but yeah, like that is an option for encountering more Pokemon now. Yeah. Holy carp! Do you see that?
What was that?
Diamond dust!
What?
Diamond dust!
What does that mean?
It's not snowing, it's diamond dusting. It's an alternate overworld weather condition.
Yeah, see? This isn't Earth.
Diamond dust actually occurs on Earth.
What?
Diamond dust is a real weather condition.
Seriously?
Yes.
Where?
Polar regions, I'm pretty sure.
Never heard of it. In my 53 and a half years, I've never heard of it.
I learned about it from Pokemon. You can trust the Pokemon nerds to know about weather. But here we are. We have diamond dust going on in Snowpoint City. Pokemon Diam Dust. Easter egg! Diamond dust is a special condition, a special variation of snow that it has appeared in select locations. And at select times in the core series since Generation 4. Diamond dust has no effect in battle, but since it replaces the usual weather, it allows one to battle without hail in areas where there is usually hail, such as at Mount Silver's Peak and for the battle against Red. Why is it occurring today? I have no clue. I mean, it's only the 30th of April. Let's keep reading. And this is where the animated screenshot is on Bulbapedia. On the 10th of January 2008, director Junichi Masuda announced on his blog that fans should play Pokemon Diamond and Pearl on the 12th of January, his birthday, for a surprise. The surprise is discovered to be sparkling diamond dust falling in Snowpoint City instead of regular light snow. Then there's a table of dates. The 30th of April game, not the 1st of May. I'm going to save and reboot the console. I'm rebooting the console.
All right.
That's the 14th. It's the 30th of May. Maybe it's doing some early shenanigans because of time zone differences. Who knows?
Yeah.
We actually got to see diamond dust in a take it easy time.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That was something I was not expecting. I was aware of the condition, but I was not expecting for the timing to be that good. It's not something you typically think about during a normal playthrough.
I know.
But there you go, Diamond Dust. The dates are the 12th of January, Masuda's birthday, the 27th of February, Pokemon Day, 29th of February, Leap Day, the 15th of March, the 31st of March, the 22nd of April, the 1st of May, the 2nd of September, the 20th of September, the 10th of October, the 30th of October, the 19th of November, well, that's BDSP only. Like, there are certain days where it's in all the Sinnoh games. One, the Pokemon Day one is in Platinum only. Earth Day is for Gen 4 Sinnoh games only. 10th of October is Heart Gold and Soul Silver only, while the 13th of October is for Gen 4 Sinnoh only. On the 19th of November, BDSP celebrating BDSP, and then New Year's Eve. It also actually applies to Gen 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then for X and Y and Gen 7 handheld games, the Sun and Moon game, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, player's birthday. Yeah, there is a list of this stuff. Although it should be noted that you cannot battle outdoors here, so it doesn't matter. Ta-da!
Mm-hmm.
With only the best timing ever. Yeah, that was kind of unexpected. It's really pretty, though.
It is.
We should put the bird away. We may not have run into any random shiny Pokemon, but we got to see Time and Dust. How absurd. But yes, it is Pokemon that taught me about that weather condition. Of all things to learn about weather from, it's Pokemon. How about we do something else real quick before going to the actual proper post-game island area? There's something to be done in Send-Off Spring, since we already have Giratina. And of course, it does not mean going and catching Giratina again, obviously, because, like I said, we already have it. But why would then we would? It's like, why then would we want to return to that cave, the turn-back cave place? You may be wondering. There is a reason for that, and I guess I could show you. And we do actually need to take Garchomp with us. Actually, we should instead fly to Veilstone City to avoid some grass. Also, my watch is snoring at me. Because T's can be interpreted as Z's, you know? Emmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my watch is snoring at me.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's no longer all twos. Okay. Gotta remember, I need rock climb to get to where we need to be. And suddenly our Pokédex number went up to T12. That's to do with the fact that we have Regigigas and we had Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tamper with the save file to be able to go get another one, by the way, another Arceus, by the way, illegally, mind you. Would it obey us? Oh, actually, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at some point in this post-game playthrough, I will be tampering with the save file some more. To get a couple of event items shoved in through Mystery Gift. I'll also make an event file of my own for another one that was never distributed. And we'll use both of those Arceus to do stuff in Heart Gold. We'll do stuff. We'll have fun. Of course, the outdoor Pokemon are lower leveled because you access this area during the main story in Platinum. And because they have things all set up, we're done with the main story. Cynthia is no longer here. Wait, hold on. Can I read that thing in the fog? That's just tasty fog. Dang it.
Ah.
Past 3 pillars. Opera up to the before 30 is surpassed. It's the same puzzle as before.
Ah.
And with each pillar we encounter, the wild Pokemon levels will go up. Aren't you a little low leveled for here, Ghastly? Oh, that was pretty quick. Pillar 1, Room 3. We're dealing with some fun RNG. Again, we should also make note that I think this could be, this could be accessed immediately after championing it up. And yeah, there's some RNG involved. Just get lucky.
All right.
And thankfully the levels start off lower for the wild Pokemon in this cave, in Platinum. Pillar 2, room 9. So I'm getting kind of lucky. It is technically possible to just immediately run through all 3 pillar rooms in one set of 3 rooms. You just need to get really lucky. And funny thing is that we could fail the mission, this little side quest, going between the second and third pillars. Oh, hey! Pillar 3, room 14. Okay, it didn't even take half the rooms. That's pretty lucky. And here we are at Giratina's room. But of course there's no Giratina.
There's a Pokeball of something.
It's an item. It's a rare bone.
Cool.
Our prize, I believe, is determined by how many rooms we've been through to get here. This is that where life sparkles. That where life has faded. A place where 2 worlds overlap. Also, this portal should look familiar.
Are we going to the Dark World?
We're not playing A Link to the Past,
I know.
lady.
I'm being... It just reminded me of that. That's all.
Why not? It's a portal leading to the distortion
world. Oh, God.
Let's go in.
All right, let's do.
We get to go to a different part of it, actually. Side area that leads back to this part. This leads back to this area.
Oh.
It's leading us somewhere, that's for sure. And we cannot go back to the rest of the distortion world from here. We can only explore the rest of the larger parts of the distortion world from the Spear Pillars entrance, which shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah.
But this brings you back to where we caught Giratina. And then now there's an item off to the side. Is introduced in Platinum, Gristius Orb. It is Giratina's orb.
Oh.
Like with the Adamant Orb and the Lustrous Orb, it boosts the power of Giratina's matching type moves, Ghost and Dragon in Giratina's case. However, it does more than that for Giratina.
Oh?
We need to get back to a PC to do stuff.
So let's head back to the regular world.
Let's return to Turnback Cave. We can come back here whenever we want, but we have absolutely no reason left to return to the Distortion world. Oh, that didn't take that long. That didn't take too long. Got pretty lucky, didn't I?
Yeah.
Might want to go ahead and save now. We will go back to Veilstone City to go to PC. we will withdraw Giratina and equip it with the Grissysorb and show you what will happen. Noteworthy thing is that this is locked behind beating the champion. Because until you defeat Cynthia at the Pokemon League, Cynthia will still also be standing at the cave entrance. Which is kind of funny, but I guess she is so cool that she can be in 2 places at once.
Yeah.
You can actually technically, there is a, hey, by the way, you notice there's no grass on Spring Path, right?
Yeah.
No tall grass.
Right.
It is still possible to have Spring Path as a Pokemon's location data.
Jeez.
To do so, you must hatch an egg there. That's it. Yeah, you can have Spring Path as location data for a hatched Pokemon there. That's like, then that's pretty much it. That's like the only way to do that. As you cannot otherwise encounter Pokemon there. Okay. We have Giratina. I don't think we actually need to withdraw it. It's not holding anything right now, but let's equip it with the Grissysorb. Which will take a lot of scrolling. I basically have a PC in my bag. A glowing orb, yeah, Grissysorb. A glowing orb to be held by Giratina. It boosts the power of Dragon and Ghost type moves, but it also does more than that. Form! Changes to the origin form. Through usage by equipping it with the Grissysorb, you are allowed to have origin form Giratina outside of the distortion world. Although a newer item is required for the much newer games for this to work. It has a special animation if you do this in the party. Yeah, if you equip and remove the Grissysorb while the Giratina is in your party, however, you get that special animation. The special animation does not play in the PC. But yes, it is through the Grissysorb that allows you to use the origin form, Giratina's origin form outside of the distortion world. So mind you, if you try to interact with other Gen 4 games, you don't get to have this. Because Diamond and Pearl does not have the Grissysorb at all, or Giratina's origin form.
Oh, wow.
The same applies to Rotom's appliance forms. You don't get to use them normally through multiplayer because those forms also don't exist in Diamond and Pearl. Other cheat codes kind of exist. So, like, if you know you're playing with another player that's either playing Platinum, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver, it would end up being fine. But, like, you need to do some fancy shenanigans to bypass the Gen 4 rules. As you can see, the offensive and defensive stats have indeed swapped. Also, it has Levitate. There you go. Ready to fly back to Snow Point? Emmy?
What?
Ready to go back to Snow Point?
Yes.
Because there's kind of Snow Point and staying here for now. Back to the Diamond Dust we go. That is so pretty. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen that before on my own time. It's been a long time, but yes. It is pretty funny what you can learn from video games, right?
Yeah, I know.
As noted, Diamond Dust is pretty rare. Both in Pokemon and in the real world. Although, of course, you can just change the calendar on your game system to go see it whenever you want. So, like, whatever. But if people actually play in real time, it's gonna be kind of rare. You gotta time things properly.
I know. We'll be okay, hon. There you go.
Now that we have the National Pokédex, we can get the Super Rod.
Hey, there we go. Super Rod. Super Rod. Super Rod.
This won't be the last time the Super Rod's locked behind the post game.
I know.
It's also a thing in Gen 5. Actually, it's also a thing in the JoJo-based games, if you call the Kanto side of things post-game. Alright, let's do the same thing we've done before, I suppose. Go around the island clockwise. I'm a little worried about the wild, not just the wild levels, but the trainer levels as well. Razor Fang. Also different lane colors for Platinum compared to Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, the cliff sides are differently colored. Oh yes, let me go after a Bird Keeper with my grass Pokemon in the lead. Level 51 Taylor, why aren't you a Swallow? Does your trainer just like Taylor more than Swallow?
Is it one of those that ran on that obsolete battery that you need the spacer for?
So you're telling me you have 101 max HP, Taylor? Okay, it makes sense for Farfetch'd to still be Farfetch'd because this thing can't evolve. Chantonian Farfetch'd never gets the ability to evolve. It's Galarian Farfetch'd that gets to evolve. Since these Pokemon are not native to Sinnoh, they still are using their Diamond and Pearl sprite. Somehow I saw that coming. It dropped its flying type for the rest of the turn, therefore, if I were to use Ice Beam, it would not be super effective. Because, yeah, temporarily being normal type kind of gets rid of those flying type weaknesses and resistances. Yeah, temporarily getting rid of your flying type gets rid of the defensive statistics regarding that. Yeah. Clearly, I should not need to restate that. Like, yeah, that's a good reason to not just immediately use Ice Beam again. If the resting Pokemon is faster. All Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon will be seen with new front sprites in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Slowpoke and Slowbro. No Slowking though, of course. Yeah, lightning's kind of fast. Yeah, Gastarax to disable Torrent. That would also let you bypass Levitate to hit those Pokemon with Earthquake, except if it weirdly is Flying type at the same time, which becomes a thing in Gen 5 with Rotom's fan form. Yeah, as of Gen 5, Rotom's forms, well, they have secondary types that match their special move that they learned from taking on the appliance forms. Although base Rotom remains Electric Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, we get an Electric Flying Pokemon with Levitate for its ability, which means the only real way to bypass that combination of factors is to use Gravity. So, like, if you want to use a Mold Breaker to bypass Levitate, you still would not be able to hit that Fan Rotom with Earthquake.
Hey, what's up,
because it's also Flying type as of Gen 5. But yeah, hey there, Kate. HP up. Rare Bone is just to be sold for money. There's a lot of stuff in this bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess we don't need to use these EV items anymore.
Oh, wow. Iron Mouse has posted on Twitter. She says, quote, "This will be a first-time ask, but is anyone who makes cosplay outfits available for an IRL cosplay commission?" Is she actually considering cosplay as her VTuber IRL somewhere?
Maybe.
That I would love to see. But and it also speaks to how much Iron Mouse is improving with her health.
Yeah.
That
If this is
she's
true, of
actually
course.
considering going out and doing stuff IRL.
Assuming this is actually true.
No, this is Iron Mouse. This is
But like
this
assuming
is
that
Iron
she's
Mouse's
actually
official Twitter.
assuming that this is what she's wanting to do, you know.
Yeah, but it was actually Iron Mouse that posted that. I mean,
But like if that's her intent, then that would be pretty awesome. Oh, Rose Raid is terrible against Scar Marie. A little late for that amnesia, don't you think, Golduck? You are slower than Rose Raid. I don't think you saw that coming. Okay, bye, Rose Raid. Oh, hey, you hung on. Never mind. I'm fired.
Uh-oh.
Mesprit actually survived. Yeah, I need to switch Pokemon. The game sucked. The game was just going to use Water Pulse no matter what, I think. Just going for the KO. And I would actually cover for the Water and Psychic types to be Empoleon. Also Swift.
What?
Right, yeah, Empoleon's not that fast.
No!
Dragon hits Dragon super effectively and is hit super effectively by Dragon. Wait, that's redundant. To be fair, I work for the Department of Redundancy Department. I have a badge of approval badge. But yeah, that was actually pretty redundant and on purpose.
Yeah. It was
intentionally so.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, intentionally on purpose.
Yes. We're still using Moo Moo Milk because we still have we have them. We might as well use them, right? Might as well use them. Thanks, team. Having said that, no one knows where Pokemon originated. Okay. I think this is a good enough stopping point. Ready for the step counter?
Ready for the step counter.
Wanna guess?
24-23.
12,659.
Whoa! 5 digits?
Yes.
Holy shit!
We would have went higher if we'd walked. If we'd skipped out on the flying, you know.
Oh my god.
Remember all the steps we took while going after Mesprit?
I didn't think we were walking that much. Holy fuck.
Yes. And the stepping back and forth added up.
Okay, so Alright, so what else do we have left to do with Platinum?
This island area, and also catching legendary Pokemon.
Ah. Alright. So that starts when? You said next week we're going back to Toho, right?
For the next couple weeks to celebrate 2 separate release dates.
So 3 weeks from now we'll be back at Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah. But yeah, 12,560. It's like that's over. We went over 12,000. We went over an eighth of 100,000.
Holy shit! I think that's the highest number I've seen on the counter yet.
Yep. We've also passed the 40-hour mark. I think we would have we could have probably went over 13,000 if we just did not fly.
Right. All right, let me give the shout outs today. First, RankoHoshino for the collab. And Auto Whale for the raid earlier.
Yeah. Next couple weeks, Toho Koryudo. Unconnected Marketeers for the full title.
Be sure to follow them both. Yes,
I'll figure out what I want to do.
And again, every time I think of that name, Unconnected Marketeers, I think of the song Professional Griefers for some reason. We like to shoot, but Ray moves faster. All right. So tomorrow
we got the
go.
But yeah, ultimately we got our national Pokédex. That's the biggest thing we were doing tonight.
All right, so tomorrow, more Super Mario 64, and I vow to you, the penguin is going down. The penguin is going down. I shall beat the penguin. Oh, the race against the penguin to get a star.
But yeah, we got Mesprit, we got Azelf, we got the Grizzly Sword. We are getting into the actual post-game stuff.
All right.
With the National Pokédex as a feature we have now.
Okay, let's check the raid meter and see who's available for raiding.
After we deal with this more trainer battles, we will end up buying more quick balls, obviously.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And once we kind of run out of places to get more money from, I guess I could just tamper with the save file as needed. We also have other trainers to deal with in the side Victory Road area. We'll deal with that after the battle, and so on and so forth.
Okay, we are going to go raid Danny Inkling. She's doing Marvel Rivals at this time. So let's go raid Danny Inkling. And until tomorrow, folks, you know what to do. Follow and subscribe. Join the Particle Acceleration. You can also join us on Discord. That is ! Discord in the chat. Or scroll down to where it says join the Particle Acceleration on Discord. Also, thanks to our new followers, Auto Whale, who was aforementioned, and Brandon. And until tomorrow, I'm DJ Particle. I've been here with
RankoHoshino.
And we are out of here. Peace.
Take it easy, stay safe, love y'all, bye-bye.